How to accomplish your goals in 2016. Hi guys, it's Sam Day here from DeyTips.com and welcome to the very first ever Motivational Monday for 2016. Now in this video I wanted to speak about how to actually accomplish your goals in 2016 and just give you a few tips on how you can actually meet those New Year's resolutions that you may have set yourself. Tip number one is to make sure you stay focused on your focus. So for example, if this year you want to lose some weight, then make sure every single month you are focused on your focus. That is your main focus. Everything else kind of takes a back seat. But whatever it is that your main goals are in 2016, every single month, that should be your main focus and you need to focus on that and don't be sidetracked by anything else. Tip number two is to glance back but never look back. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, there may have been years where you've set New Year's resolutions. Maybe you've wanted to lose weight in the past. Maybe that was your goal for 2015 or 2014. And now 2016 is here and you're thinking to yourself, I don't even want to set New Year's resolutions. I don't even want to set goals because I never achieve them and I'm never consistent. And by the end of the year, I'm always thinking, man, I didn't even accomplish my New Year's resolutions. So when I say looking back, your looking back is when you're looking back in the past and saying, I can't do it because of my past. Now, I want you to glance back. Like imagine driving a car. Whenever you're driving a car, you have a rear view mirror and that's for you to glance at what's behind you. You take a quick glance at what's behind you so that you can inform the way you're driving and it's safe the way you're driving. But if you was to look back and properly look back and try and drive that way for the whole journey, then you're going to make a ton of mistakes and you're going to end up crashing the car. It's important for you to glance back in your rear view mirror, metaphorically, and look at why you didn't achieve your goals in the past or why things haven't worked for you so far. So for example, if you set a goal last year and you didn't meet it, glance back and evaluate how your year went, see where there was cracks in your year, why you didn't accomplish what you were supposed to accomplish. But don't look back, don't make that the reason, don't make failure the reason why you don't set new goals and try and reach new heights in 2016. It's important that you're always setting new goals. Even if you didn't accomplish your goals last year, don't look back at it and make that be the reason why you can't push forward and accomplish new goals in 2016. Glance back and say, you know what, I didn't accomplish my goals in 2015, I didn't do it in 2014, I wasn't consistent in 2013, but in 2016 I'm gonna glance back so that I know where my mistakes were, I know where I wasn't consistent, I know where I dropped off, and in 2016 I'm gonna make sure that I use that information to inform my 2016 goals so that I don't fall back into the same routines that I have in the past, and I'm going to push forward and I'm going to move forward. And you may realize that midway through the year it's getting difficult for you to stay consistent with whatever goals you've wanted to achieve, but you've got to glance back. That's when it's tempting. You get thoughts in your mind saying you can't do this, you can't lose weight, you've been fat all your life, you've been this all your life, you can't change. But when you just glance back, glancing back is always looking at your past to see how you can improve, not looking back so that you can actually try and quit or convince yourself that you can't do it. So make sure you're glancing back and not looking back. Tip number three is to have extreme implementation. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in 2016, don't just say it, don't just write it down, don't just talk about it, but have a plan of action about how you're going to implement the things that you have said or the things that you want to do. So every single month you should know exactly what you're trying to do to move a step closer to you achieving that goal by the end of the year. So if it's losing weight, have extreme action, have your diet plan ready. Make sure you go out and every single week you go shopping and you buy the right foods that you need to be eating. Make sure you have an exercise plan. Make sure you have it in place. If you need some equipment to start a home gym, then do what you got to do. But make sure you're taking extreme action every single day towards your goal. Don't just think about it. Don't just write it down. Don't just talk about it, but have a plan of action and stick to it. Lastly, never ever give up and never ever be too hard on yourself. For example, if you have a diet and a whole week has passed and you haven't kept up with your diet, don't worry about it. Just get back up again and start again from scratch, because sometimes that's what happens. You know, we might have done a diet well for 3 weeks, and on week 4 we stumbled and we didn't do anything on our diet that whole week, and then we end up just going back to normal. But if you have a couple of days where, you know, you haven't been good with your diet or you haven't been good with your goals, don't worry about it. Again, you know, glance back, don't look back. Don't look at the week you've had and say, oh man, I'm gonna go back to my normal self because I didn't do well this week. But glance back and say, okay, I didn't do well this week, but tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try again, and keep on going even when you think you have failed. So hopefully this video has given you a few tips on how you can successfully accomplish your goals by the end of 2016. If this video has helped you out, then please click the like button down below and share it with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comment section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos, subscribe to my Motivational Mondays newsletter so you get even more motivation straight to your email inbox. You can do that by clicking the link over there, or I'll also leave a link in the description. So make sure you sign up for my motivational mornings so you don't miss out on that. But have a great day, and I will see you soon.